Okay, so what's my goal in cybersecurity? Let's hack at it. Okay, so I've been back and forth doing videos over the last probably several months, in and out, not really consistent, and really trying to figure out what's my goal when it comes to cybersecurity and the industry itself. Because my first initial goal doing video logs was to break into the industry. Well, I'm in the industry now. I'm full time, getting in there. Worked from my own, running my own company, working with small to medium sized companies to solo entrepreneurs, helping them with cybersecurity. To now working with uh, large, enterprise environments all the way through, and working with manufacturers, different types of technologies and solutions. So really getting my knowledge and expertise from many different areas. So it's amazing to be in this industry, and I'm so grateful for the opportunities I've had going through this and being exposed to such great people and great technology. So now the question comes down to, okay, what am I going to do? Like, what's my next goal? And I think the one question I get asked frequently is, you know, what industry do I go into, or what area of cybersecurity, what technology should we be using in the sense of, or at least, let even take a step back. What technology should I be learning, right? Look at on the technical side, people are going, should I learn endpoint? Should I learn cloud? Should I learn, you know, machine learning and AI? Should I learn policy, procedure, governance? I mean, there's all different areas of cybersecurity, Internet of Things. I mean, the list goes on and on. And I think my journey now is to talk about all of that, right? All the technologies, everything that's going on, everything that I'm being exposed to share that with you, to give you the insight that I'm fortunate that this is my job. Day in and day out, I get to learn new technologies, learn how these solutions uh, are implemented and deployed into all different types of infrastructures and environments, the good, the bad, uh, some of the challenges that we're running in the industry, and we're seeing like all that great stuff. So that's my journey now for doing the video logs, is really kind of talk about day to day what I'm learning, what I'm getting exposed to, and share that with you. Because I think what happens is we're so inundated with information, we don't know really which one to go for. I mean, even for myself, you know, which endpoint's the best endpoint? Which endpoint should I be looking at? Is it Trend Micro? Is it Symantec? Is it Cisco? You name it. Like the list goes on and on of all these different endpoints, right? And then you look at firewalls and appliances, and you look at you know now there's NDR, which is network detection and response. What does that even mean? What does that mean for you? Right? Is that something you need to learn? Is that something you need to have in your infrastructure? All these great things. So that's my journey right now, is to really talk about cybersecurity from my point of view, what's going on, and what I'm being exposed to share that with you, because I've been fortunate enough to have a career where this is what I do day in and day out. I learn new technologies. I learn from the partners. I learn from the manufacturers that I work with, and really understand these technologies and how they work, and how they work for a technician or someone that's going to implement in their environment, to all the way up to owners of companies, C-suite people, and how they're looking at it right now. So I'm going to talk about those aspects of what I'm seeing, what I'm exposed to. Of course, not breaching any confidentiality, just talking in generic terms, but to give you some insight of what you should be looking at, or at least giving you some insight of what is out there, so you can kind of keep your ear to the ground. So I'm going to leave the video at that. Really excited about talking about this. It's something I do day in and day out, and constantly learning, constantly developing. So I'm going to leave the video at that. So just don't forget, software is hackable, being connected is vulnerable. I'll see you next video.